This is my eulogy for a water tower of which I have no video record. Consider these images of other towers in other places to be metallic attendees of a funeral otherwise forgotten. They've gathered here today to pay their respects.
They took down our water tower on North 11th and Berry Street.
North 11th and Berry Street.
They took down our water tower
They took
on
down
North
our
11th
water
and
tower
Berry
on
Street.
North 11th and Berry Street.
To say that the water tower on the corner of North 11th and Berry Street belonged to us might be a bit presumptuous. I don't recall making a single comment about that water tower. I was born on the same corner as that water tower, and I can't say in good faith that the water tower was ever especially important to me.
They demolished the water tower on North 11th
They
and Berry
demolished
Street.
the water tower.
They
on
demolished
North
the
11th
water
and Berry
tower
Street.
on North 11th and
They
Berry Street.
demolished the water tower.
There are over 27,000 active water towers in New York, but they hardly get considered. There is very little occasion to consider water towers. This is why there wasn't any public outcry over the demolition of our water tower on North 11th and Berry Street. They took down the water tower on the corner of North 11th and Berry
They
Street.
took down the
in
water
Williamsburg.
tower on the corner of North 11th
They took
and
down the
Berry
water
Street in
tower on the
Williamsburg.
corner of North 11th and Berry
See
Street.
it in a new light. Maybe I should clarify who they are. The Williamsburg Bathhouse has taken down the water tower. In its place, they are currently building an 18,000 square foot club. This club will have a bar, dance floor, and pool. I imagine that it'll be quite fun to take a hot bath and drink alcohol and dance and swim in the pool. Perhaps someone will fall in love with someone else on a summer night of bathing and dancing and drinking at the Williamsburg Bathhouse. How much real estate is necessary for someone to fall in love with someone else? Could one catch a stranger's eye and ask for their number with only 9,000 square feet of outdoor club? Would there be enough people in a 3,000 square foot club to create the conditions for a fortunate sidelong glance? The Williamsburg Bathhouse took down the water tower on the corner of
The
North 11th
Williamsburg
and Berry
Bathhouse
Street.
took down the water tower
The
on
Williamsburg
the corner of North
Bathhouse
11th
took down
and
the
Berry
water
Street.
tower on the corner of North 11th and Berry Street.
There are things about water towers that might be worth considering. There are over 27,000 of them in the city. Buildings in the city that are higher than 6 stories legally must have a water tower. Every water tower is lined with iron rings that keep it from exploding under its own water pressure. These are some of the things worth considering, but it's unclear why anyone should. Scramble the image.
They demolished our water tower on North 11th and Berry Street last summer.
They demolished our water tower on North 11th and Berry Street last
Scramble the image.
summer. Scramble the image.
Destroy and demolish imply explosives, though the truth is that there was no dramatic heap of rubble into which the water tower collapsed. Instead, we might say that the water tower was dismantled.
Scramble the image and refract
They
it.
dismantled our water tower on North 11th
Scramble
and Berry
the
Street
image and
last
refract
summer.
it. They dismantled our water tower on
Scramble
North
the
11th
image
and Berry
and
Street
refract
last
it.
summer.
Months before they began to dismantle the water tower on North 11th and Berry Street, there was a Change.org petition protesting the demolition. The petition listed several concerns with the deconstruction of the water tower. With an outdoor swimming pool and bar, the petition claimed, the neighborhood might be subjected to
1. Quote, a barrage of noise upon surrounding residential buildings.
2. Quote, an influx of car and foot traffic.
And 3. Quote, a direct hit to the quality of life on Berry Street.
The petition also called the water tower iconic.
Scramble the image.
Even though we didn't want them to do so,
Even
they
though we didn't
dismantled
want
our
them
water
to do
tower
so,
on North 11th
they
and Berry
dismantled
Street.
our water tower on North 11th and Berry
Scramble
Street.
the image.
I never considered noise to be a, quote, barrage, and would never say that noise falls, quote, upon anything or anyone. Not to say that there's anything wrong with such a phrasing, only that I never considered it.
Only that I never considered it.
Only that I never considered it.
To make room for a new development, they took apart the water tower. Behind the water tower under threat is what is known as the Water Tower Bar.
They raised the water tower in Williamsburg next to the privately owned Water Tower Bar.
Look askance at the tower to see it in a new light. I haven't been to this bar, but it seems as if there is a high potential for two strangers to catch each other's eye from across the room and fall in love there.
This bar contains less real estate than the Bathhouse's club.
The water tower bar is decorated with quotations.
The only way to summarize these quotations in playful fonts and colors is that they are by people and they are about things.
One of these quotations is this: "The only lie I ever told you was that I liked you when I already knew I loved you." This is the kind of quotation on this wall. They deconstructed the Tower of Water in Williamsburg. They deconstructed the Tower of Water in Williamsburg.
They deconstructed the Tower of Water.
They deconstructed the Tower of Water in Williamsburg. The water tower that was recently constructed has a pool and floor-to-ceiling windows. They sell a cocktail for $150. It involves truffles and infusion. To make room for a new development, they took apart the water tower. To make room for a new development, they took apart the water tower. To make room for a new development, crane your neck upwards. On the Water Tower Bar's website, they call themselves iconic. Is this true? How long do you need to be standing to be called iconic? On the Change.org petition, the water tower on North 11th and Barry is called iconic. Is that true? Before it was called iconic, it was never considered. To look at it was to consider it, and to consider it was to consider it iconic, and to consider it iconic was to say it had to go. The water tower was hardly beautiful. The only photos we have of it are those taken to protect it once it was under threat. The only photo I ever took was when it was half gone.
The question is whether the water tower bar is beautiful. Another question is whether the water tower on North 11th and Barry was beautiful. Of course, when I say that it is a question as to whether either of these things are beautiful, I mean that in neither case has this ever been a question.
Icons are icons so long as we consider them.
Consider the water tower and watch it go away.
Consider the water tower and watch it go away. Watch it be remade in the form of a bar.
Watch it be remade in the form of a bar.
Watch it be demolished in favor of another club.
Refract it.
Scramble your vision, muddle the image, see the tower now and forget it tomorrow. Scramble your vision and muddle the image by tilting your head.
See the tower now and forget it tomorrow.
Scramble your vision and muddle the image by tilting your head. Icons are icons so long as we consider them. Consider the water tower and watch it go away. Watch it be remade in the form of a bar.
Consider the water tower and watch it go away.
Watch it be demolished in favor of another club.
Watch it be demolished in favor of another club.
Scramble your vision, muddle the image, see the tower now and forget it tomorrow. Scramble your vision and muddle the image by tilting your head.
See the tower now and forget it tomorrow.
Upside is down. Strain your neck and look above the people. The neighborhood is under attack from within
you. Scramble the vision. Bulldozers are obvious, and water towers are evasive. Forget the water tower. Reorient the vision. Keep your eyes at eye level. Keep your eyes at person level. Forget the tower. It's only by forgetting about oxygen that you're able to breathe.